guys, it's your girl Jamm, and today we're going to talk about the steps of an outbreak investigation. Now, the first thing that we have to do is to establish a case definition. This is often preferable to increase the specificity and reduce misclassification of disease status. And with this, we go forward to step 2, which is confirming if the cases are real. Again, case confirmation. In certain outbreaks, clinical findings in reported cases should be reviewed closely, either directly by examining the patients or indirectly by detailed review of the medical records and discussion with the attending healthcare providers. Step 3 is to establish the background rate of disease. Set of activities are done to prove that the observed number of cases is truly in excess of the usual numbers, which brings us to our next step. Step 4. Finding cases and deciding if there is an outbreak. Likewise, defining the scope of the outbreak geographically. Step 5 is examining the descriptive epidemiologic features of the case by reviewing and plotting on an epidemic curve the times of onset of the cases and by examining the characteristics such as age, sex, ethnicity, residence, and etc. of the ill persons. Investigators can often generate hypotheses concerning the causes or sources of the outbreak, which brings us to our last step, which is to generate the hypothesis. Now, depending on the outbreak, the hypothesis may address the source of agent, the mode of transmission, and the exposures that cause the disease. And of course, the hypothesis should be testable, which brings us to our step 7. Now, step 7 is testing the hypothesis. Whether a hypothesis explaining the occurrence of an outbreak is easy or difficult to generate, an analytic epidemiologic study to test the proposed hypothesis should be considered. Now, this then includes the 3 last steps, which is step 8, 9, and 10, which is to collect and test the environmental samples, implement control measures, and interact with the press, which is to inform our public. Now, this has been your girl Jamm to bring you your 2-minute info on outbreak investigation, and now I'm out.